So I decided to go on here. It's my lunch break. But I decided to just hop on to my stories quick and kind of go over a little bit of what I got last week. So these come out now about like, we've been sending them out, getting them ready every year, kind of since I started. So probably around 2021. I don't remember them being 2020 whenever I started, but 2021 or whatever and beyond, we started to come out with the Scents of the Season collection, and I snagged them. So I got them early, and consultants get to get an early access to things. So I got this early access and decided I was going to wait a little bit because I didn't have some time before prepping for things to come on here and show you guys. So to dive in a little bit, this kit is like off all of these fragrances, the 5 fragrances that are available, and it comes in this nice fancy schmancy box, but it only comes in this box while supplies last, so keep that in mind. However, this also can come individually, so all these fragrances can come individually, or you can add them to club, so that way you can get them for life if you love them. If you wanted to try the individual ones, you can do that. And then also club is free to be part of. You get $8 shipping instead of the 10. It's just so many perks. 10% off 30. Like, come on. And these are made for you for life, even whenever they sell out and discontinue. But to dive into them just a little bit here. So we got a couple different fragrances in here. We have Peppermint Rush, which I'm a peppermint girl. I mean, I don't know about you. I'm a peppermint girl. I'm excited. Peppermint Mocha is back out. But I love peppermint. So I already used it for samples. But this one smells amazing. It is the Peppermint Rush. I love it. And to get this... All right, I'm going to read these to you too. So peppermint, sweet vanilla, and an accord of freshly fallen snow for the Peppermint Rush. Amazing. To die for. Smacks you in the face with peppermint, but it's great. Okay. Caramel praline cake. Now, do you say it caramel or caramel? Or caramel? Whatever. Anyway, it depends with me. But caramel praline cake. That's the next one I'm going to... So yeah, definitely very homey. This one, so Homestead Holiday, is blood orange and cinnamon freshened by fir needles. I don't get a huge amount of fir needles in this. I get more of like the cinnamon and the blood orange. So I get a little bit more of that. But this is something that really is, it kind of does remind me of like Home Sweet Home and stuff like that. So if that is something you like, you'll like this. If you like cinnamon and homey feeling and warmth, then you'll like this. Okay, but this is 5 different fragrances. And it comes in this box as long as it's available for the box, but you can get them individually and they're still the $6 each. But definitely go ahead and check it out. They are available right meow. So sugar plum berry, not huge on that. Like for me, I have to rewarm it, kind of get that kind of figured out. But for me, it's just not for, right off the bat, it's not something that I'm excited about. But you might be. So this is a jolly brew of spiced citrus peels, evergreen berries, sugar plums, and cinnamon sticks. I don't really get too much of the cinnamon sticks. Now I get a mix of like the sugar plums and evergreen berries, but that's about it for me. Moving on to the very last one, which is Homestead Holiday. This one is, I'm definitely not a fan. Well, I lied. I was getting it mixed up with something. Okay, so this is more cinnamony to me. This is more warm. This is cozy. This is home type of situation. That's, I mean, Homestead Holiday, so I guess that works for that. But this one in particular, but that's He's just woodsy. He just likes it. And I get these for him, to be honest. But this one is Pine Needles and Crisp Greens Shiver in Winter Air. So if you're a pine person, if you like the piney scents, this is perfect. If you have a fake tree, by the way, whenever you're putting your tree up and you have a fake tree, definitely get this. Put a warmer beside it somewhere or something and just warm the pine scent, and no one will, I mean, people will know, but no one will know at the same time. Like, it'll smell like you have a real tree. All right, last two. Sugar Plum Berry. I don't know how I feel about this one, really. But Sugar Plum Berry. I don't know. So, caramel praline cake is sweet praline and a splash of buttery vanilla covered in caramel drizzle. It's definitely a bakery scent. Definitely. So, I kind of like it a little bit. It is a little bit strong in the wax form. Definitely make sure that you warm these before you make a full final decision. I have to rewarm them because I don't know 100% how I like them warmed right now, because I just made samples and it was a pretty quick get up and go type of situation. So there's that one. Now, this is where it starts to get a little bit meh, as I'm not a huge fan of some of these myself. But Frosted White Pine is the next one. I'm not a pine girl. Like, meh. It's not for me. But my husband's very woodsy preferred. So he likes woodsy, freshes, stuff like that. So